I'm not talking about the Blazers. No. I'm not talking about the Blazers today. I'm talking about this one. I can't remember something this very heartbreaking moment. The last time this was something like this was so heartbreaking was against Ohio State in the national championship. I mean, if you want to see the Alamo Bowl or the Las Vegas Bowl, you can, or that disappointing 4-8 season, but this one was just terrible. Well, the Pac-12 team will have another team bowl eligible. But let's look at the stats. Herbert did terrible. He shows up only in the fourth quarter where I need to question, where was this in the rest of the game? And the only question we can only have is, why did you win for it on 4th down and 1? Personally, I had no problem with going for it. It's because I don't trust our kicker. He's not a really great kicker, and I think all of Oregon fans would agree with me that Oregon's kicker is not a great kicker at all. But the fact that this happens to Herbert right about here, a man who's in the top 5 prediction of being in the top 5 NFL draft, the man who has probably the most experience out of the top 5 QBs right now, and really that's how you did tonight. I mean, that's unacceptable. I mean, Arizona State basically killed him in the second quarter and third quarter. By the fourth quarter, he finally shows up. The entire team finally shows up. And I'm just trying to figure out, why in the world do you show up now? Now, let's look at Arizona State. Oh, yeah, freshman. Or whatever. I don't care. This is a QB's first year coming to Arizona State. Once again, a new QB in his first year beats an Oregon team. And you just look at that, I mean, my God. You lose to a team that was like, 5 or 4 losing straight. Time of possession, Arizona State beat you in almost every phase. They beat you in every phase besides rushing for yards and first downs. But overall, Arizona State just played better than Oregon. The fact that this is how the playoff hopes end really hurts, because right now its last line of defense is Utah, and if they lose one more time, Pac-12's completely done. So if they win, if Utah wins tonight, they'll move up, and Oregon really, I mean, it's just so disappointing. You just look at what this season for their playoff hopes were. One of the best recruiting classes for this year. One of the best offensive linemen they've ever had in a very long time. Bringing in Justin Herbert back for his senior year. One of the best QBs. And their defense, to me, this is one of their best defensive years they've had in a long time, even though today they have not shown it. But really, you just look at this game. So much hope was on the line. The Sun Devils against Oregon, and you look at the day since Vernon Adams, when he was with us, with that triple overtime through now, you see how close the teams have played. And since Herbert became the starting QB, the Devils are 2-2 against Oregon. But the fact that this is how Oregon's playoff season ends, it's sad. It really is. Especially when you had a great humping season. Well, their next game will be the Oregon State Beavers and then the Pac-12 championship. Now, Utah will have to win the Pac-12 championship in order to make the playoffs, and hoping some miracles happen along the way. So we'll see what happens these last few weeks. I mean, this is really disappointing. I have not been like someone like this disappointed in Oregon in a long time, because this time You just look at this. I mean, think about it. All you had to do was win out, and you're the number 6 seed, hoping for some teams to lose ahead of you. And that's really disappointing. So, if we win the Pac-12, we go to a Rose Bowl. If we lose in the Pac-12 championship, I don't know if they'll go to a Rose Bowl, if Utah makes the playoffs, or they'll go to the Alamo Bowl. Well, really, kind of disappointed. But we got plenty of season to go, and we just got to hope for a Rose Bowl. Now, I have to hope to play. I don't want to play Penn State, but I'd rather play Minnesota. But still, disappointing loss. I haven't felt this heartbreak in a long time. Because this time we were good. So we just got to hope for 10-2 season, Rose Bowl, who knows. For the Pac-12's sake, Utah has to win out. And if they lose tonight against Arizona, well, yeah, Pac-12's done. Well, yeah. Disappointing.